everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. It has been an extended break for me. It wasn't planned, but you know, life happens. I hope you're all well. I hope you're still there with me. Hi if you are, thank you for staying with me. I have been here a whole year and I had planned that this video would go out 10 days ago or 8 days ago because that would have been my 1 year anniversary. But I'm only just recording on the 26th. So this video I had planned at the end of last year for this specific reason, for this time, and we are doing, as you've seen from the thumbnail, my top 10 items that I've received from either subscription boxes, mystery boxes. Basically, if I didn't know what I was getting, I have gone back through all the videos and I've picked my top 10. I had whittled it down. I picked 27 items that I really loved and it took a long time to get it down to my top 10. But I've done it and they are here. So we're going to go from 10 to 1 and here they are. This item is obviously a Wheel of the Year print and it comes from Talsarnian. I got their box from the alternative marketplace. I believe that M now is just the pink unicorn. She used to run both businesses. So if you like this kind of thing and this is your bag, you need to now check out the pink unicorn. And I love this. I love anything to do with the Wheel of the Year, the Sabbats. My practice, I tend to use the Sabbats as a linchpin. My practice is just based around the Sabbats mainly, but that's for another video. So when I received this, it's simple but beautiful. I really loved it. I wanted to frame it, but it just didn't really work in this room. So it's on the wall now, which is why you can probably see here. There's my blue tack is. But this is up, and I basically turn it as the wheel turns. So yeah, I absolutely love this. The next item is one that came in a recent box, and it is actually, I'm wearing it now, and it is this beautiful bracelet from the Witch casket, which came in November 2022's box, and it is lava stone and snowflake obsidian. I love lava stone, lavakite. You can put essential oils on them. You can, I just think they're wonderful and calming. I have a necklace that I wear if I think I'm going to have a stressful day. I will wear and I'll put essential oils, or if I need protection, things like that. I can just change the oils up to suit what is going to happen that day, and I love the fact that I've now got a bracelet that I can do the same with. The next item, some people may find a bit odd, but it's this. Now, it's not the pot wasn't in a mystery box. It's what's inside the pot. Now, you may have to excuse me because I have added a few things. But in the September 2022, I had a box from Occult box, and it included, is an autumnal box, and included autumnal potpourri. And the reason I'm getting individual bits out is because I have added to it. But I thought that this was a fantastic thing. I'd never seen anything like this before in a box, and I just thought what a great idea to put into a box, especially if it's for, there's people out there who don't have access to these sort of things readily. I thought it was just a great idea. There were acorns, there was bark, bay leaves, pine cones. I just thought it was a great idea, and it has sat on my altar for Yule and all through the Harvest Festival Sabbats, and I think it's fantastic. As you might be able to tell, I have not worked in this area. Well, I've done one working here on the Wolf Moon, but other than that I've not done any work in here since the Sabbath because I've just been crazy busy. So this has been changed up for Imbolc this weekend, and this will sadly then be taken down off of here. But I just thought that was an amazing thing to put in. Such a simple idea yet so effective. It works for 3 of the Sabbaths. It is, and also for Yule and things like that. So actually for the Sabbaths it is it was just a fantastic thing to have, and it was an unusual, fantastic thing to have, which I thought was a great thing as well for people who don't necessarily live in the countryside or don't have access to the outdoors for any reason. And I just thought that was great, and that's what I had to have it in my top 10. The next item up is one that I think if you're a regular follower and watcher of my videos, you will not be surprised to see in here. When I unboxed this item completely blew my mind. I love it. It is fantastic. And this is a necklace from the November 2022 Freya's Cauldron. This necklace is just very me. I love it. I didn't have to alter the chain. The chain was perfectly long enough. I love his little chicken legs. I think he is beautiful. And barn owls are, I don't really mention barn owls, but we have barn owls living at home and I'm very lucky to get to see them. So yeah, this blew me away, and I've worn it a few times now and I've had some lovely compliments on it. So yeah, this was my next item, and let's just see if we can get him out and make him look better. He can fly. So yeah, he is just stunning. This pin just had to make my top 10. It is stunning. This pin is just everything. It's like it encapsulates me. I love moon magic. Lavender is one of my, well no, the #1 herb for me that I work with. I love lavender. I am the lavender queen. I love lavender. And this obviously, if you didn't know, comes from Witch Casket. And it was in the May 2022 box. And it lives on my pin board because I don't want to lose it. I should really get myself another one if they've still got them in the Emporium. But yeah, I love this pin. It is my favourite pin in my collection. Another Talsarnian item, which is pretty good because I've only had 2 of their mystery boxes, I believe. Is it 2 or 3? I can't remember, 2 or 3. Because I did the research last year on my old videos, but it's either 2 or 3, so I've only had 2 or 3, and I've got 2 of their items in my top 10. And the next up is these coasters from them. It was in a mystery box that I got via the alternative market when they were still Talsarnian. Again, they are now the Pink Unicorn because she used to run 2 businesses and now she's combined them into one. And I love these coasters. And there was a pack of 4, it's not just one, it's a pack of 4, and I absolutely love them. We all love them. They're in our living room. Unfortunately, it was a pack of 4, it's now 3, because Maisie decided to try and eat one. So unfortunately, we're 1 down. But we love these coasters. They've got these little grippy bits, and we use them every day. And my next item, I completely forgot, as in I was so used to seeing this, it's a calendar, I see it every day, that I forgot this came in the witch casket. When I was doing my research, I had picked my top 10, I was like, oh my god, no, the Des calendar. And it also reminded me, because December's witch casket was so amazing, I'd not completely forgotten that they hadn't put a calendar in this year. So I'm really stuck for a calendar still at this time of January for a desktop calendar, because this calendar has sat on my altar downstairs where I sit and do my oracle pull every morning, and then I will use this calendar and check what's going on. So yes, I am really missing this right now. So if anyone's got a suggestion for a desktop calendar, which also is a lunar calendar for 2023, let me know. So yeah, I will just show you a few of the pages in here that I haven't got any notes on because my notes are personal. But yeah, so this was amazing, and I believe, because obviously this was my first year with Witch Casket, that they also did a calendar in 2022. So yeah, I was kind of hoping that they were going to do one for 2023, but they didn't. So I would really love a new one, and ideally with all of the lunar phases in it. So if anybody can recommend one. But this was my next one, because I've used this every single day. of the year when I do my Oracle card pull. So yeah, that was that, and it was amazing, and I loved it, and I can't believe, I'm very sad, can't believe that it wasn't on this year, very sad that I can't use it again this year. So yeah, that was the calendar from Witch Casket. At number 3, and I'm grouping these together because if not they'd take up too many spaces, and that is the 3 altar bowls for the elements that Witch Casket did over the year. Now here is the fire one. I use it all the time. And then with this one was the spirit one to use for scrying. I don't do a lot of scrying, it's not really my bag, so I use it to represent air on my altar. And the water one, now I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get this in a box because this was the box before the one I started getting. Does that make sense? I started the spirit one and this had already been out, so I got these from the Emporium, which, as I say in every video, or try to, you get a code. If you're a subscriber, you can then go to the Emporium and buy past items, which is exactly what I did. And this was my water bowl, and it is absolutely stunning. I'm still sad that there wasn't an earth one, or a earth or air bowl. Sorry, it's because my spirit is my air bowl. But I love them. They're quality. I use them all the time. And yeah, so those are number 3. Now on to number 2, and it's more necklaces from Freya's Cauldron. I love the Sabbath necklaces. The first one I got was the Ostara one. If you've been here for a little while, you will know that I am obsessed with hairs. I have a hair familiar. She is called Lyra, and this is the first one I had. So then obviously we were getting them in small boxes. Then the set ran out from coming out of boxes, you know, getting into subscription, but they have a shop. So I managed to complete the set via Freya Cauldron's shop, and I have them out every Sabbath. The reason I've only got 2 to show you is because I have boxes. Like most people have traditional Christmas decoration boxes, I have 8 Sabbath boxes, and they're all packed away, and I just forgot to put the Beltane and the Ostara ones in, so that's why I can show you these. But yes, I have these. I wear them sort of a week leading up to the Sabbaths usually, although I've not got my milk one on at the minute because it said crazy busy. And then I'll probably wear them for a little while after. So the Yule one I have still been wearing because it's been very dark. Very, very dark. It's been a dark time. We've had a lot of snow, and I stopped wearing it about a week ago, and then I'm going to get my own milk one out at the weekend and I'll be wearing that. But these are my number 2 item. They're quality, they're beautiful, and I love them. And in at number 1, and I'm shocked myself, although I knew this would be number 1 the second I decided to make this video, but anyone who watches will probably be surprised at this number 1 item. And it is a bittersweet one, really, because it's this. And this is Protection Spell Scrub by Cures and Curses, who used to do the Secret Satchel. Now the Secret Satchel is sadly no longer around. It is not done no more. You cannot subscribe to it, sadly. And I was gutted. I found the Secret Satchel, I think it was I had my first one in December 2021, and I had them until they stopped doing them. I think it was the March one. The Ostara one was my last one. I think it was, I can't remember, I've slept since, but it was only a few. But I loved this Secret Satchel by the Cures and Curses. It was amazing. Their Sabbath boxes were mind-blowing, the best ones I've honestly ever had. And when I've had witchy stuff before, but I've never had beauty products, things like that in it. So when I saw that there was this protection scrub, I was like, oh, okay, there is a, you know, a makeup beauty type thing in there. That's unusual. wasn't sure whether I was going to like it. I do spiritual cleansings in the shower. I will shower, do a spiritual cleanse, and then carry on with my normal shower. Now when I got this, I decided to do a protection spell in the shower after I had washed my hair, etc, etc. And after putting my own energy into it, I absolutely loved this product. Not only because it is actually a really good body scrub, but for its protection properties. It is fantastic. To the point where the first pot I had used half of it very quickly. And then I had to contact Tom, who ran the Secret Satchel. He still does Cures and Curses, I believe it's just prints, he's got an Etsy shop. And I said, please, 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 pretty please, the cherry on top. Is it possible, I know you only made this for the Secret Satchel, is it possible that I could get some more jars? Please, 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 obviously pay for them, pretty please. And bless his heart, Tom said, yes, I will make you some. And he made me 2 more pots, which I have treasured, because when I got these from him, I didn't know that they were stopping. If I had, I probably would have ordered a truckload, because I absolutely love this. And I finished off the first pot before I found out they were stopping. As soon as I found out they're stopping and started the second pot, I've had to be very choosy and use it when I really think I need protection for something going on, or anything, you know, anything where I think I really need this extra layer of protection, I've had to use it for. And the second pot, so I've used the one that came in the satchel pretty much straight away. The second one is coming to an end now, so I've had it for about a year. And this is a brand new tub, my last sacred tub. And yes, I'm going to have to be very careful with it. But this stuff is fantastic. Everyone's practice is different, but this stuff is amazing. I so hoped that there'd be scrubs in all of the other ones that I had from them, but there wasn't. But yes, I'm sorry, I'm kind of like bittersweet, because this is my absolute favourite item I've had in a subscription box, and I love it. But equally it's bittersweet because I can't say, and if you go here you can get some to try yourself, because it's no longer made. They no longer do the Secret Satchel. But yeah, and also when this is gone for me. But this was my #1 item. It's way above anything else. He blew it out the park with this. I love this. As you can probably tell, this spell protection scrub is my #1 item I've had out of a mystery subscription box. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and it's nice to be back in YouTube land. Let me all know, let me know what you guys have been up to. I really want to know. I want to know if you're well. I want to know what's going on. I want to know everything really, because I feel like I'm out of the loop a bit. I've got loads of videos to catch up with on YouTube, channels that I follow, because I've just been quite busy. I've been doing some reading in between everything else. Audible, Terry Pratchett has been keeping me company, and I've been reading some witchy books and my Witches magazine, which came the other week. So I want to know what you've been up to. But until my next video, I hope you're doing well. Brightest blessings to you all. Goodbye.